Hello everyone, now it's the time for the weekly analysis, and before we continue, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment if you don't mind. Anyway, let's see now what we can do next with the Euro USD for the upcoming week. Thankfully guys, this is the signal which I have sent last Friday, yesterday of course, and as we can see, the signal has worked perfectly well and went in total of 56 pips of profit, currently 27 pips of profit. It was really a great signal, and thanks for the nice and good comments about it. Anyway, I hope you guys have also made good profits with it. So let's now see what can we expect next with the Euro USD. Now let me just delete the old signal and let me just tell you something. Now, my original analysis says that we are going to buy the Euro USD on Friday until the market reach that level of the resistance, then we can consider to sell it. However, as you can see, the market has already rose right here and reached that level of the resistance, but my initial analysis says that it will reach that level of a resistance right there. Right now we can notice that the Euro USD based on the 4-hour time frame, and by the way, I don't really need to go to the weekly or daily chart. All of them shows a strong bearish movement. Especially the daily chart is showing a strong bearish movement right now happening on the Euro USD, considering that we are also having right here a broken level of the supported trend line, and the retest has already happened last day. That means that we have to move to the 4-hour time frame, and as we can see right now, the market has already retested that level of a resistance, but now it's actually right now on a support zone. So that means that we are having here also a supported trend line, as you can see. So now there is a possibility for a pullback to happen. If that happens, we can sell the Euro USD at a certain point. I would recommend to wait for the market to rise to another 30 pips, or actually a little less than that, exactly right there at the highest level of the current resistance at 1.05943. Also, another way to confirm this is by looking at the resistance trend line, and as we can see, exactly like that. So therefore, we are having here a real level of the resistance trend line and one fake breakout from that level, and right there, the real level of the resistance trend line has also been respected twice. So therefore, I would recommend again to sell the Euro USD exactly right here at the highest level of a resistance after it rises to another 27 pips, and the take profit level can be placed just right there at the absolutely lowest level of the real support at 1.04952, which means we will actually be aiming approximately 100 pips of profit, I would say, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of that level of a resistance. You know what, maybe a little bit more, just like that, because there is a possibility for the Euro USD that it will rise and reach that level of a resistance and then will continue to fall toward our direction. Guys, it's really important to understand that the safe zone edge here is not a stop loss. Don't ever place your stop loss right here at the edge of the safe zone. Otherwise, I would never call it a safe zone. I would have just told you that this is a stop loss. So where to place your stop loss? Anywhere outside of the safe zone. You name it, anywhere you want outside the safe zone. However, as long as the market ranging inside of the safe zone, let's keep the trade running safely without setting any stop loss inside of it. Anyway, the safe zone will be ranging for about 48 pips against 100 pips of profit. And moving now to the Pound USD. Alright, so the Pound USD also was a great signal. As you can see, the market has indeed respected that level of a support. Of course, this is from the Friday analysis. As you can see, it went also in total of 60 pips, say 59 pips of profit. But in the end, it has actually went back toward our entry. That is normal, because I told you guys that we are going to buy the Pound USD as a scalping signal, just buying the pullback. But however, eventually, the original direction or the final direction is going to be for the down. So that level of a resistance trend line has indeed been respected eventually. So now what we can do next with this pair? Let's now delete the old signal and let's move to the daily chart. So right here on the daily chart, first of all, we're having here a broken level of a support trend line, which has actually become already a new resistance trend line, indicates that the Pound USD will at least continue the fall till it reach that level of the bottom of the support at 1.20387, meaning the pair still has about 76 pips more to go. Now, we cannot decide anything until then, of course. We cannot decide what will gonna happen next. we will just wait to buy, or actually to sell, to sell the pound USD until it reaches that level of the support, and then we will see what will gonna happen next. However, the only direction I can see right now at the moment is gonna be it's gonna be bearish. It's gonna be going down. So therefore, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, this is going to be our take profit level. However, as you can see right there, we are having, of course, the highest level of a real resistance happened right there, exactly at 1.21475. Now, since we are actually expecting here a pullback to happen, since we are actually on a support zone, there is a possibility for a pullback to happen, and then we can sell the pound USD exactly at the highest level of a resistance. Now, of course, there is a chance for the pair to rise a little bit more to reach that level of the nearest resistance to that bearish breakout candle. So let's just sell the pound USD exactly at that level and expect a drawdown for a few pips before finally become in profit. Also, another way to confirm this is, of course, by looking at the highest level of a resistance trend line, as you can see, just like that. Actually, 1 second, let me just fix it. Exactly, just like that. Yes, that was what I was looking for. Sorry, not that one. As you can see right there, we're having a resistance trend line which has faced actually a fake breakout. Then again, another respecting level of the resistance trend line for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then a fake breakout. And again, a resistance trend line has been respected for once, twice, and maybe now we can sell it exactly at the third attempt, and then the market will most likely gonna continue the fall. So for that reason, we can expect about 109 pips profit from this signal, and a safe zone ranging for 44 pips only. Now moving to the AUDUSD. Alright, so AUDUSD hasn't been activated, but at least it went in the right direction and reversed just like 7 pips far away from the take profit level. So again, our initial analysis says that the market will continue the rise till it reached the highest level of a resistance, which was of course our take profit level. Actually, it was right there because this is the nearest one. However, as we can see, the market just started the reversal before reaching that area. Now, what's happening here is that the Australian dollar actually was gaining some strength, but it has been overbought at some level and right now is crashing, in my opinion. And eventually what we are having here is a strong downtrend as well. So that means that the market is going to continue the fall after reversing from that level of a resistance trend line. That means also that since we are having here this channel, most likely now the AUDUSD will continue the rise again and reach that level of the resistance, and then is going to continue the reversal. So that means that we have to wait for this pair to rise to another, I would say roughly like exactly there, for about 26, 25 pips before we can start selling it, keeping in mind that the same level was also the strongest key level of a support. By the way, how do we know that this was a strong key level of a support? That's a good question. And of course, I have already answered that in a separate video. When you're drawing a channel like this, all the reversals that happened at the edges of that channel considered as a strong key support or resistance levels. As you can see, this is a strong key support level, resistance level, key resistance, and another key resistance, and vice versa right there. We can see that we are having here a channel has been completed by the reversal of that support. That's the reason we call this a key support, and another key support level. So we will be selling the AUDUSD right here at the same level of the strong key support level, and hopefully it will continue the fall. However, the take profit level this time is going to be right there at the lowest level of a real support as well, at 0.62899, expecting approximately 68 pips profit from this signal, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging much higher than the previous level of a resistance for about 42 pips. Now moving to the USDCAD. Alright, so USDCAD signal was unfortunately the only signal that has failed. As you can see, the market has made here the bullish breakout from that level of the resistance where we were selling this pair. Unfortunately, guys, it was the only signal that has failed. Now, what's next with this pair? Now, as you can see also, the market has made here a strong bullish breakout from the highest level of a resistance at 1.38615. Now, as you can see also, if we look at the left side, however, we can notice that the same level was also a strong key support level. That's amazing. That's amazing. That means that we are having here a strong level where we can start buying this pair after it fall to another just 25 pips, because after the bullish breakout happened right there, my strategy says that we have to look at the bullish breakout candle, then look at the left side to find the nearest support to that candle. Now, by looking at the left, all we are having here is a resistance, resistance, resistance. Where is the support or resistance? There is the support. That is the key support level where we can consider buying the USDCAD again. So I believe based on the daily chart is going to be enough actually to identify our entry. I don't actually need to go to the 4-hour time frame. Now for the take profit level, now we can expect to continue buying this pair until it reaches the highest level of a real resistance right there. Let me just show it to you by zooming in. Scroll again to the left side to show you the resistance. Let me just show you exactly. So therefore, on the daily chart, we're having here a resistance level and a fake breakout from that level and instant bearish breakout. That means that this is going to be our target, and therefore we can expect about 116 pips profit from this signal. And let me just show it to you. And a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of the peak of the resistance right there at 1.37853, which means the safe zone is going to be ranging for 60 pips against 114 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Alright, so USDCHF has also went in the right direction, but of course hasn't been triggered from Friday analysis. Let's now delete the old signal and let's see what we can do next with this pair. Now, actually, right now, we are on a resistance level, as we can see, based on the 4-hour time frame. And now, this current price action right here, this inverted hammer, is a good sign that the market is going to start now a bearish reversal. But I think it's just going to be a pullback, and eventually, the USDCHF is going to continue the rise. Now, it's important to understand that we're having here a broken structure, that the market will most likely going to start retesting exactly right there, just to avoid the fake breakouts. However, right now, as we can see right here, based on the 4-hour time frame, if we can see clearly right there, there lies, of course, their strongest real level of a support. That's, in my opinion, gonna be the safest level to start buying the USDCHF. So again, this candle right here is indicating for a bearish reversal, but it doesn't mean that the market will change the direction. It just means that the market will most likely have a few more red candles before finally falls down all the way to that level of a support, and then the market will continue the rise. Now, if you want another kind of confirmation, let's move to the weekly chart. Right now, we can see a strong bullish engulfing candle has appeared right here on the daily chart, and the market has reversed on that level of a support at 0.89138, indicates a continuation in the rise, and most likely the USDCHF will continue the rise till it reach at least the highest level of a next resistance right there as 0.91107 for another 90 pips, I would say. So back now to the daily chart. Again, we are having here a strong bullish breakout from that level of a previous resistance, and most likely the market will retest that level of a broken support. That's the reason I didn't actually go to these time frames, because the 4-hour time frame is really more than enough to tell me where exactly I can start buying this pair. So buying at that level of a support, we have to wait for the market to fall to another 26 pips, and the take profit level will be right here at the highest level of a resistance as 0.90855 for about 90 pips, I would say, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging much lower than this level of a key support as 0.89529 for about 41 pips against 91 pips of profit. And finally, let's now move to the NZDUSD. Not finally, but let's move to the NZDUSD. Anyway, as you can see, also the NZDUSD signal did well. It has reversed exactly at the given price of the buy. However, it went in about 30 pips in our favor. But however, the market has indeed fall down. You know what? Let me delete the old signal. The market just fell actually right here and respected that level of a previous resistance, which was also a key support in the past. However, again, our initial analysis on Friday was saying that we will actually be buying the pullback, and we will have to wait for the market to reach that level of a resistance, and then we can sell right on it. However, the reversal has already happened, as you can see, and the market already started the bearish reversal, also considering that we're having here a broken level of a support trend line, and as you can see, it has already become a resistance trend line for several attempts. That means that we can actually start selling the NZDUSD as soon as possible once it reaches that level of a key resistance right there, exactly to be precise. at 0.58 As you can see, it was also the bottom of the key support at the same level. So also moving to the daily chart, right now we can see that the market has indeed respected that level of a support. I mean, retested that level of the support, and right now it has created here a new resistance. All of that says that most likely the NZD USD will continue the fall till it reach the lowest level of a support right there at 0.57551, aiming approximately 72 pips, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance at 0.58658 for about 42 pips only. And now finally, let's move to the gold. Guys, smash now the like button. I mean, come on, give it to me. Come on, say something about it. Don't be just quiet about it. Come, guys, I cannot speak. I cannot speak now. Guys, this was really one fantastic and perfect signal, and I have all the right to be very proud of it. Gold signal was really one amazing signal, and I'm very proud of my winning ratio in analyzing the gold, and I believe it's one of the things that has made Xtreme Trader a famous channel. Of course, I'm not bragging about myself. I never do that, but I just have the right, because let's be honest, barely anyone says anything about the comments about this signal, so therefore I have to say something. So again, not only click but smash the ass of the like button because of this signal. Anyway, guys, I'm just joking. I love you all. Let me now see what we can do next with the gold. It has reversed exactly from the buy level of the Friday analysis and went exactly in the profit, making 170 pips of profit, but total was to almost 300 pips. That is amazing. Anyway, what's next with the gold? Now finally we are above the bracket of 2000. Now the gold has made historical movement right now. Why I'm saying historical? Because it was really one strong movement, one move from 1800 straight all the way to 2000. That's insane. And of course we all know the reason. The war in the Middle East right now is playing a major role with this rise of the gold, and now most likely, since we're above 2000, the gold will most likely now gonna continue the rise till it reach the highest level of a resistance at 2052.70. So now what's next with the gold? Now, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, we will continue buying this pair. If we look at right now at the Fibonacci retracement, we can see that right now the gold has made a strong bullish breakout from 61.8 Fibonacci retracement as well. So now we have to consider buying the pair at a certain point. Now, most likely, in my opinion, the safest level to start buying the gold will be right here exactly at the retest of the nearest level of resistance at 1993. Now, of course, that is going to be hard. Since we're talking about 1993, let's just do something else and select this level, price of 2000 to be our buy level, since we're having here on the daily chart the nearest level of the support. But let's consider that there is a possibility for a drawdown to happen right here, and maybe the gold will reverse all the way back to 1993 before start the rise. Now, another reason to think about that, actually to consider that, I mean, is we're having here, of course, that level of a support trend line. Check this out. So right here, based on the daily chart, we do have right here a strong key level of a support trend line, which has faced here a bearish breakout and then has been respected as a resistance trend line for once, twice, and now we are having here the bullish breakout. So now there is a possibility that the market might fall again all the way right here to retest that level of a broken resistance, plus that level of a previous resistance trend line will become a new support trend line. So to have a safe entry, I mean, now the bullish movement is very strong on the gold, and most likely this will not happen. Most likely the gold is going to continue the rise after it fall to another 58 pips upon the pressure from that level of a previous support. But let's consider a drawdown for only like another 55 pips till the market reach that level of a previous resistance, and then hopefully we will become in profit, and the target is going to be changed to be right here at the nearest level of a strong key resistance at 2040.32, which means our take profit level is going to be 406 pips against a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the key level of a resistance right here at 1983.48 for about 160 pips. of course, since we are talking about the gold, we can never ignore the fundamentals. As you can see, guys, the upcoming news is going to be important because on Monday is going to be a quiet day for the pairs or for the market. However, Monday is also going to be a calm day for the dollar. However, Wednesday is going to be the big action. We will have actually the ISM PMIs, and we will have the FOMC statement. Those two can play a major role in changing all of the signals that you have received here, including the gold itself. We have to be careful, and we have to be paying a lot of more attention to the news, since also on Friday we are having, of course, the non-farm payroll and the unemployment rate for the USD dollars and for the CAD as well. So again, guys, let's be careful and trade wisely. And again, remember, just because this signal coming from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all that it will be 100% profitable. It also might fail, and for that we have to be careful. Also, don't forget to join our free group of Telegram to receive up to 5 signals every day on the VIP group of Telegram. And of course, you can receive also 1 free signal every day on the free group. You can join the free group from the link on the description below of the video. The link is there. Just hit that link and join this group to receive 1 signal every day. So until then, guys, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.